Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is that time of year again where it's time to make some hair goals. So it actually is a little bit overdue that I do a video all about my hair goals. If you have not seen my 2018 video, then maybe you should check that out. So I'm going to quickly run through some of the intentions that I have set for this year that are my hair goals. Now last year, if you check out one of the videos that I just posted regarding my hair and the mistake that I made, as I realized the repercussions and consequences of that wonderful decision I made some time ago to do with my hair, I actually caused quite a setback in my hair growth journey. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you do check it out. You don't want to make the same mistake that I did, especially if your ultimate goal is to achieve healthy long hair. And that is kind of my big fat goal of the year still, which is to have long and healthy hair. I would be so happy if I actually reach mid-back length by the end of the year. So let's see, I'm going to go through my goals. And that is basically going to outline what I plan to do and the steps that I'm planning to take in order to achieve that mid-back length goal. So if you're excited about this video, please go ahead and give it a like, and also do comment down below. I love to hear from you guys, and also be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. So by the way, hold up, can we just give this braid out a moment of glory that it deserves? I actually am so proud of myself, and it actually relates to one of the hair goals which I'm going to get to in a few. But basically I have been upping my braid out game, and I actually left this one in for about 3 days and took it out this morning and was so pleased with the results. I find that my curls are so defined. They're also really moisturized. I'm going to do a little close-up for you, and I got so many compliments when I had to run my errands in the mall today. So I'm super excited. It's definitely something I plan to do more of. But let me not get too ahead of myself and jump the queue with my hair goals for 2020. So here goes. So guys, do comment down below, by the way, if you would like to see a tutorial on this braid out. I think it turned out pretty well, and by now I am getting this braid out game down. So to be honest, I don't know how many goals I have here. I wrote them down. I'm going to talk about the general principles because things are kind of intertwined. You know how it goes with me. So basically my main goals for 2020 and going forward in terms of my hair and my hair routine is to be consistent and to be disciplined. I have just learnt the power of routine, even in my own productivity as an entrepreneur. Working from home, working on my business, consistency and discipline are the biggest favors that you can do for yourself, and so that overflows into other things, including your hair regimen and routine. That's why it's called a hair routine. It's supposed to be something that you do over and over again, consistency, a sort of rigid manner, which for me falls under discipline. So I'm going to be looking down at my notes from time to time, but what I've just noticed is that our hair loves consistency, it loves a routine, it loves that predictability. Hair, just like humans, to personify hair, does not like to be surprised. So when you do the same thing every week and you have a consistent regimen, then it knows what to expect. It knows when it's getting food or nourishment in the form of moisture, which is the #1 moisturizer. If you haven't already heard, I mention it here in this hair chat video, as well as on my Atara blog, which is the hair care line that I started, as well as in my previous videos. I'm constantly preaching this message. So basically, you want to be consistent with your hair's moisture input, whether it's wash day with shampoo or co-washing. That's quite important, that your hair knows when it's going to get to drink. If you knew when you were going to get to drink water, I think you'd be a lot calmer. And the same with our hair. So I just remember one too many times in 2019 when I forgot to do a crucial in my hair care routine, and I just realized that it's only to the detriment of my hair, that I need to be more consistent. Sometimes you go to bed late and you just really don't feel like it, and you decide to go to bed, or you wake up in the morning and you forget to spritz your hair. So things like that, where I want to have rigid, clear steps that I follow every single time, on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and on a monthly basis. In terms of discipline, definitely it's in the routine. It's also in exercise, which is really important actually. It's also in the nourishment and health of my own body, because we actually nourish hair from the inside out. If you did not know, there is an Atara blog post all about the foods that help your hair grow. I will link it down below just for you. But we can actually nourish our hair from the inside out. And if you think about it, it is so incredibly important. It goes just on the principle of rubbish in equals rubbish out. So I want to be eating hair nourishing foods. I want to be consistently exercising, which contributes to my overall health, but also stimulates hair growth because it gets your blood pumping and flowing. You also are going to probably have to wash your hair a little bit more often, but that's not a bad thing if you do it right. So in there as well, I want to be efficient with my time. After getting to know my hair a little bit better, I do know, as I mentioned in this video, what it can or can't handle. And so I am going to be a little bit more time efficient with my hair, and wash day is not going to take 5 hours anymore, which will hopefully then make that consistency and that discipline in my hair routine more attainable. So this is also kind of linked to my note that I put down here, which is less fuss, less complications. I'm definitely going to be straightening it less, that is for sure. And the principle I wrote down here was forgetting about my hair in order to grow my hair. So in the video that I posted about the mistake I made that caused a setback in my hair growth journey, I also mentioned how, you know, I'm so much less obsessed about my hair, and I'm really glad for it. It takes a while to grow into it, because obviously when you start your hair, as I did at the end of 2017, you're really excited, you're gaining all of this new knowledge, you're experimenting, and naturally you are like checking up on your hair, you know, wanting to see how long it is and stretching it and looking at it all the time. And one of the ways to check the length is to straighten it. And so I was kind of straightening it a little bit too often, and going to my hairdresser more often, thinking, you know, they will make it happen, it's going to be okay. I'm going to mention that in my hair journey. I'm making a whole video about my hair journey as well, and I'm going to link that down below once that is ready. But basically, there was a time in my hair journey where I was absolutely reliant on my hairdresser. I would go there every 2 weeks. I would straighten my hair there and wash it, because I didn't trust myself to wash it properly and clear my scalp. But since I have learned so much more about my hair, I now trust myself. I rely a lot more on myself and go a lot less to the hairdresser. But there is a video about how to take advantage and how to really make the most of your hairdresser visits. I'll link that down below as well. But as I said, it takes some time to get there. It takes some time to be less obsessed, and I find the older I get and the more calmer I get and the more I let things be and let things flow, the better things are for me. So actually, when I would tuck my hair away and forget about it, and as I said, I left this protective style that I put in for 3 whole days before I took out this braid, because I knew I was going to shoot this video today. I want to be able to give my hair what it needs, put it in a protective style, and then forget about it, and have it in either a full-on protective style or have it in a low manipulation state where I am fussing over it and touching it and doing a whole lot less things to it than I used to, and that definitely includes straightening. I don't know if I should mention this or if it is premature, or maybe it should be kept a secret, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I may or may not be considering to braid my hair a little bit more often. Did I just say that? I don't know. I've had a very interesting experience. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know And if you're not, you should click the link in my channel art up above to follow me on Instagram. I like to share little tidbits of my day-to-day, which includes hair vlogging. But you know, I've had a very interesting sort of mixed experience with braids in 2019, and as you know, I braved it. Finally, I braved the trauma and went into trying braids, and I liked the look and the feel of it, although I did get bored of it quite quickly. I made a video on that as well. And although I'm really not satisfied with the level of service that I've been getting, I am absolutely a sucker for service. I am that kind of customer. Service needs to be top notch. And so if I am not getting the service that I would like, then it kind of ruins the experience for me. But on the other hand, I have really been seeing the benefits of braids, and I think I just need to find the right style. I may try box braids this winter or even sooner. We don't know. Let's see. No pressure. But I may get into box braids because I see the benefit of getting your hair tucked away. I also got more comfortable with maintaining braids, figuring it out, doing the research, asking friends what they do, and I did get into a very good routine of the before, during, and after care, which I have done a whole video series on as well. I will link that down below when that's ready. But I did get into the maintenance of braids and kind of surviving braids, and I think that it is probably a good strategy since I don't really wear wigs or weave. I've actually never done them, so let me know you know what that's like. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are keen and want to encourage me to do wigs or weave. How is that for you guys? I'd love to hear from you, so let me know if you want to see that. But you know, I'm seeing the benefit of having these longer term protective styles, and so I'm gonna see how that goes. One of the things I really want to continue doing is to educate myself in hair care, because I've started my own hair care line using, basically recreating the products that I would make at home and mix at home. The speciality of the Atara range is actually in the oils, and especially the essential oils that I have really gone deep into and researched and used on my own hair, that are especially for hair growth, hairline rescue, you know, all kinds of stimulating oils that are usually hard to find in terms of ingredients, not the kind that you would typically have in your kitchen. That's what a lot of people have told me, but I really want to get deeper. I feel like you could always know more when it comes to any topic, and I want to be that expert even more for you guys, so that you don't have to do all that work and you don't have to go through all of that trouble and effort that I'm going, so that I can just conglomerate it and give it to you guys and package it for you in the form of big fat value. So for me, it's really important to learn even more, to go even deeper into the science of hair, and all hair for that matter, of curl patterns, of understanding moisture protein balance even more, going into the chemistry of it, of understanding the chemicals. I already know some of the good ones, some of the bad ones, some of the ones that you don't want. So basically, I didn't want to make this video too long. You have seen my previous video all about growing my hair in 2019. And it is pretty much the same. I still want long, healthy hair. I'm still, for instance, I've got my notes here from back then as well. I'm still, you know, putting in the moisture, trimming regularly, doing my moisture and protein treatment balance. I'm still stretching my relaxers. I'm still doing some protective stylings. I may have a variation, as I mentioned, this year. But it pretty much is staying the same, because the healthy hair principles are exactly that. They're principles because they stay the same. They are kind of the laws of how things work, and if you stick to those, there is no reason why your hair shouldn't grow as well. So just a little by the by, as I said, I have started my own hair care range, which specializes in oils for hair growth, hair loss, hair stimulation. I found oils to be the most enriching, literally and figuratively, the most enriching addition to my hair regimen that is honestly what has helped my hair grow beyond that which I could have imagined, and to my own and other people's surprise and disbelief. So really importantly, even though I have said that, you know, I'm planning on forgetting my hair in order for it to grow, which basically refers to the fact that I want to fidget with it less and fuss a lot less over it, so tuck it in, have those protective styles in place. But when I do have my hair out, I definitely plan on measuring and tracking my progress. So I will definitely be doing that with my beautiful Atara length check shirt. This is also from my product range, and I cannot live without this thing. I love to put it on every time that I leave the hairdresser with a fresh blowout or blow wave, and it is my just total encouragement tool. So I really believe honestly that you cannot improve what you do not track and what you do not measure. And so the one sure way that I can see this is through putting on this beautiful thing. So what I also love about this shirt is that it's really good quality, and it also has all of the, you know, significant lengths of hair, which collarbone length, armpit length, bra strap length, mid-back length, waist length, and hip length as well, for those of us who want to go all the way. So it is really awesome and a really encouraging one, and I honestly can see what I love is to be able to take a picture and see the results for myself. As you'll see, it's got a stunning message I'll show you just now. It says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time," and that is from the book of Ecclesiastes, verse 3:11. I mean, I love that verse so much myself, but it's also the kind of shirt that is meant to be a kind of encouragement that the more you look after your hair, the more it thanks you and it grows. So hair growth is not everything, hair length is not everything, but it is a byproduct of healthy, happy hair. If your hair is growing, if it is definitely, you know, at armpit, bra strap, mid-back length, that is not a mistake. There is definitely something that you are doing that means you are treating it well, you are nourishing it, it is getting what it needs, because our hair very much easily gets drier. So if it is growing, you are doing something, and it is basically like the reward of looking after your hair and having hair health. And as I said, you know, in my own hair care regimen, the things that have come out that have worked are all the things that I've kind of expressed and put into Atara. So this is part of my Atara brand. My hair oils, as I've said, is what has made the huge difference in my hair care journey and in my hair growth. That has what has made all the difference and has blown my hair length and health out of the water. Included with that is nourishing it from the inside, as I've mentioned in these hair goals. So basically, Atara is an expression of love packaged nicely with all the things that I feel are so important for hair health and hair growth. I get stopped all the time about my hair and how healthy it's looking and how long it is, and people often think in disbelief, and I want you to know that it is possible. If you keep to these principles of discipline and consistency, I promise you, you will see those results. And one really great way to see those results is to actually measure them, is to actually have a look like, okay, what is my progress from the last time that I took this picture? And you can so clearly see it on a white shirt, which is why I made it white. So you have no excuse. Do yourself a favor, go over to the Atara website and see what you like. I know there's a lot of value in there for your hair care journey, and I'd love to join you on that. So please comment down below, let me know what you're excited about trying this year in your hair goals list. I'd love to hear from you. So I hope that you can follow me on this journey. I hope you were encouraged. Let me know in the comment section down below what your hair goals are. I would love to know as well. Maybe there's something I missed or didn't. Goals are what your hair challenges were, and maybe we can work through them together. So if you're excited about all the amazing things you're going to be doing, that consistency, that discipline, the results you're going to be getting from your hair, please go ahead and give this a like and a share with someone, a girlfriend, a girlfriend that you know you want to take along on this amazing, important journey of empowerment. And there is no more excuse, guys. There's no reason anymore to believe the myth, the lie that our hair doesn't grow and it can't be healthy and it can't do all the amazing things that we want it to do. So do give this video a like, a share, a comment down below on what you're excited about. Share it with a girlfriend, and don't forget to subscribe. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and as always, I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, and until next time, bye.